Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing amazing out there. So I'm here after a very long period. I delivered my baby boy in the month of November, and after this 4 months of postpartum stage, I'm back here with some new videos out there. Of course, I'm going to be talking about interior design, paint colors, but I'm going to first focus more on the Benjamin Moore and Sherwin Williams paint colors with popular videos of interior design somewhere here and there. So I have this series going on where I'm talking about 10 best Sherwin Williams white paint colors, warm white paint colors, Sherwin Williams blue colors, blue grays, green grays, beige, taupe, etc. etc. Today I'm going to be talking about not so popular, but at the same time an important paint color consideration. So yes, I'm going to be talking about 10 best Sherwin Williams cool white colors for all of those homeowners and interior designers who love a cool, crisp and icy feel in their home. So let's get started. Well, there are tons and tons of cool white paint colors out there. There are paint colors with various undertones, and just like Sherwin Williams warm white colors, even cool white paint colors are quite tricky to deal with because of the undertones. So whether you have an admiration for a Scandi style space, or you want an ultra bright minimalist home, an ultra bright contemporary home, these cool white colors are definitely going to help you through. And for all those homeowners and interior designers who love the feel of cool blues, clean whites, grays and greens in their home, these cool white colors can be your next best friend. So let's get started with the various undertones that these cool white paint colors have to offer, followed by 10 best Sherwin Williams cool white paint colors on my list. Well, in general, Sherwin Williams cool white paint colors can have 5 dominant undertones. They can be neutral or grey undertones, they can have a lilac or violet undertones, pink undertones, green undertones and blue undertones. So one of the most versatile categories is the neutral or Sherwin Williams white paint colors with grey undertones. Well, a classic example of Sherwin Williams white paint color with grey undertones is Sherwin Williams First Star or Sherwin Williams Crushed Ice. So how would you actually distinguish a cool white paint color that has grey undertones? Well, you can simply place a swatch of a true white color against the cool white paint to determine the undertones. You can even experiment with placing a few other swatches of cool whites to determine the sneaky undertones that the color will immediately show up. So this is one of the most versatile color category, and if you're looking to choose a cool white paint color that does not showcase any sneaky undertones, then you must go with grey or a neutral undertone base out there. They can easily pair with your neutral or cool tone home. They can even go with the warm tone home if used in specific areas, and these cool tone white paint colors will never disappoint you due to the lack of sneaky undertones. At the same time, they can complement your natural stone countertop, backsplash, red brick wall and other stone finishes out there. The next cool white paint color category is Sherwin Williams cool white colors with blue undertones. They are slightly lesser versatile than the one with grey undertones, but if you have tons of blues and blue grays and navy blues in their home, these colors can prove a great statement. Some classic examples of Sherwin Williams cool white paint color with blue undertones are Sherwin Williams Extra White and Sherwin Williams Ceiling Bright White. Now, cool white paint colors have a blue base to them. They can pair well with your navy blues, stormy blues, slate blues and all the other blues out there. Of course, avoid using these colors with your green paint colors, but they can even complement well with your neutral white colors with a grey base. And the next category that I'm going to be talking about is Sherwin Williams cool white colors with green undertones. Well, these are slightly lesser versatile than the blue and grey undertone because greens can be quite tricky in certain lighting conditions. Even if you plan to use this paint color in a space that is facing a large green lush lawn, then the green undertone can pop up even further, which may or may not be required. So you have to be slightly more careful with Sherwin Williams cool white paint colors with green undertones. Some of the classic examples of cool white colors by Sherwin Williams are Spare White and Fleur de Sel. Now another category which is the least versatile is Sherwin Williams cool white colors with violet undertones. Well, the reason why I would say them as least versatile is because Sherwin Williams cool white colors that have a violet, plum, purple or lilac undertone can certainly clash with your stone backsplash, your tile backsplash, your stone countertop and other architectural features that you may have in your home. These colors can also be slightly tricky with your existing hardwood flooring, so you need to determine the undertone of your existing architecture elements with respect to these colors because they can be slightly confusing at certain point of time. Well, some examples of cool white paint colors with violet undertones are Sherwin Williams Heron Plume and Sherwin Williams Origami White. If you're planning to use plum, violet or some bold dark colors, well then these Sherwin Williams white paint colors with violet undertones can play a beautiful role. And the last undertone category is Sherwin Williams cool white colors with pink undertones. Well, this is one of my favorite paint color categories, especially if you have a daughter's room or if you have a baby girl's room and you don't want it to feel dominating with a bold pink color out there or a plum or a lilac. Then white paint colors can make a beautiful choice. Since they outcast just a touch of pink to them, they can offer the best of both worlds. Some notable examples of Sherwin Williams cool white colors with pink undertones are Marshmallow and White Flower. So now that we've talked immensely about the undertones and their certain examples and some pictures, let's get started with my top 10 list of Sherwin Williams cool white paint colors. And the first one on my list is Sherwin Williams Extra White. One of the best Sherwin Williams cool white colors, Sherwin Williams Extra White, is true as the name suggests. This is quite a bright white color with a crisp and icy look, hence ideal for the trims, ceiling and cabinets. With an LRV of 86, this cool white color can amazingly work for interior design styles like Scandinavian, French farmhouse and contemporary. In certain lighting conditions, you can expect the cool white color to appear slightly bluish. Well, this particular white paint color is cool, bright and crisp, and I highly recommend that you use this paint color to brighten up those dull corners out there. So even if you have a space with little incoming natural light and it has a little square footage, this color can definitely make the space feel airy, bright and lively. Well, with Sherwin Williams Extra White, I would say that you choose the same color for the trims, moldings as well as ceilings. Colors that complement Sherwin Williams Extra White are charcoal grey, blue greys, navy blues, cool greens, pine green, black and light grey. You can also check out my latest pre-packaged Sherwin Williams Extra White color palette for the whole house here on Etsy as well as my website. I have added the links below for my Etsy shop as well as my website. So the next color on my list is Sherwin Williams Snowbound. One of my absolute favorite cool white paint colors by Sherwin Williams, Snowbound is beautiful, charming, clean, stark and yet not too bright like Sherwin Williams Extra White. So if you're looking for a cool white color which is not icy or extra clean or bright, this is definitely a cool white color to choose. In my books, Sherwin Williams Snowbound is definitely one of the most versatile cool white paint colors that can be used for any and every interior design style. Whether contemporary, modern farmhouse or transitional, this white color with cool undertones will work immensely. Sherwin Williams Snowbound has an LRV of 83, which means that it's not ultra bright, but at the same time it can offer the best cool white feel that you'd be wanting. At the same time, I love to recommend this paint color as a whole house color in homes that have warmer or cooler toned elements. So this color is not just restricted to being cool, but can be used in homes that have taupes, beiges, greys and other warmer architectural finishes out there as well. The suggested trim color would be Sherwin Williams High Reflective White, but at the same time you can just simply stick to Snowbound for ceilings, trims and moldings in a different sheen of course. Colors that complement Sherwin Williams Snowbound are charcoal grey, blue greys, navy blue, cool greens, pine green, sage green, fuchsia pink, plum, black and light grey. You can check out my latest pre-packaged Sherwin Williams Snowbound color palette for the whole house here on Etsy as well as my website. So the next color on my list is Sherwin Williams Ceiling Bright White. This fresh, ultra clean and bright cool Sherwin Williams white paint color with blue undertones pairs beautifully with blue-grey paint colors. Yes, the Sherwin Williams best bright white paint color can brighten the dull corners and exhibit a cool and crisp vibe in your space. The radiant blue undertone is quite dominant in the east or north facing rooms though. Now again, Sherwin Williams Ceiling Bright White has an LRV of 83, which means it's not ultra bright, but at the same time this color has a dominant blue undertone. So if you plan to use this color in a space with little natural light or smaller square footage, that a light touch of a sky blue undertone can be quite dominant. But at the same time, if you have blues running around your house, this color shouldn't make a problem. Colors that complement Sherwin Williams Ceiling Bright White are charcoal grey, blue greys, navy blues, blue greens, black or medium grey. You can also check out my latest pre-packaged Sherwin Williams Ceiling Bright White color palette for the whole house here on Etsy as well as my website. So next I'm going to be talking about the whitest white paint color available at Sherwin Williams store. It is one of the most ultra bright paint colors by Sherwin Williams and the name is High Reflective White. Well, this paint color is quite ideal for your trims, moldings and ceilings, but not so much for the walls. Unless you want a super bright home, I wouldn't recommend Sherwin Williams High Reflective White on all the areas of your home. Of course, you can add touches of accents here and there, but this color can actually reflect a lot of light because it has an LRV of 93, which is the maximum. So when looking for neutral white paint colors with cool undertones, High Reflective White is definitely something that you can't miss. Of course, it's the whitest white paint available and it's also one of the most neutral, which makes this color highly recommendable for ceiling, baseboards, trims, window frames, window moldings and door frames. Since this color has no desirable undertones, it can even be used as the ceiling and trim color or crown molding color for your warmer tone color palette as well, but not very dark colors. But I would say that you avoid using this paint color with very dark, bold and moody colors because it can create a very sharp contrast. Colors that complement High Reflective White are charcoal grey, blue greys, navy blues, blue greens, sage greens, lighter greens, blues, pinks, darker off-whites and light or medium grey. Well, the next color on my list is Sherwin Williams First Star. Slightly darker than the above mentioned Sherwin Williams cool white paint colors, First Star is a crisp white color with notable grey undertones. Hence, in my books, it's quite a neutral white color with icy grey undertones. This fresh, clean and not so bright white color has an LRV of 69. Hence, not too light and yet quite suitable for medium or larger sized homes. I would also recommend using this color as a whole house color scheme for cooler tone homes. Well, with Sherwin Williams First Star, this color can make a great neutral or a base out there. Especially, you can use this color to paint all the walls in a specific bedroom and add certain pops of accents in your vanity, cabinets, your furniture fabrics, your decorative accents, or even your throw pillows or even rugs. With Sherwin Williams First Star, I would highly recommend that you can either go with Sherwin Williams Extra White for the trims, moldings and ceilings, or you can even go with Sherwin Williams High Reflective White. Colors that complement First Star are charcoal grey, blue greys, navy blues, blue greens, sage green, lighter green and blues, pinks, black, mauve grey and light or medium grey. So the next color in line is Sherwin Williams Crushed Ice. Well, if you're looking for a cool white paint color that is not too icy, stark or bright, in that case, Sherwin Williams Crushed Ice can make a beautiful appearance. It has just a slightest touch of warmth which can be used in certain modern farmhouse, cool tone inspired modern farmhouse, Scandi, Mediterranean and other homes as well. Sherwin Williams crushed ice is a neutral cool white color with grey undertones. This color has an LRV of 66, hence falling on the darker white color category, and you can even use this color as a whole house color scheme. You can either choose to paint all the common walls of your home or a specific room in this color and then add certain pops of accents on various decorative accents. The suggested trim color could be high reflective white or Sherwin Williams pure white. Well, colors that complement Sherwin Williams crushed ice are charcoal grey, navy blues, blue greys, blue greens, lighter greens, sage greens, pink, black, mauve or even light or medium grey, greys. You can check out my latest pre-packaged Sherwin Williams crushed ice color palette for the whole house here on Etsy as well as my website. Well, the next color on my list is Sherwin Williams Sight White. Sherwin Williams white paint with blue undertones. Sight White is a crisp and bright off-white color. It flaunts the undertone in every lighting condition because it has a dominant blue undertone. This color has an LRV of 73, which means that it can brighten and illuminate the dull corners without going overly bright or cool and crispy. However, you must allow ample natural light to enter the space when you plan to use this paint color. But you must avoid Sherwin Williams Sight White with warmer wooden flooring and textures such as mahogany, walnut, cherry, maple and all the warm tone base out there. This color can only beautifully pair with white oak cabinets and flooring. Colors that complement Sherwin Williams Sight White are charcoal grey, blue greys, navy blues, blue greens, sage greens, lighter or dark grey, greens and blues, black and light or medium grey. Well, the next color on my list is Sherwin Williams Spare White. Sherwin Williams Spare White is a cool white paint color with dominant green undertones. This best white paint for a south-facing room can flaunt the desired undertone but not very dominant though. It may not be an icy or frosty color but can definitely exhibit tranquil and serene vibes. So if you're looking to even incorporate warmer colors with a cool tone white color, this color may be the best option. Sherwin Williams Spare White has an LRV of 77, which means that it can be used for smaller, medium or even larger sized homes. Of course, you must take care of the other architecture finishes that you're planning to use in the home along with what other greens it can best pair with. Generally, this color can clash with your greige and beige colors out there, but there are certain beiges as well that have a green base, so this color should be good to go over there. Colors that complement Sherwin Williams Spare White are charcoal grey, blue greys, navy blues, sage greens, lighter or dark grey, greige, taupe, black, light or medium grey. Now the next color on my list is Sherwin Williams Natural White. Well, this paint color may not be as popular as the other cool white paint colors out there, but at the same time, it's one of the most versatile. This cool white color can make a beautiful statement as a whole house color scheme or even homes that are smaller or have little incoming natural light. This is a soft and muted one, quite beautiful option for your walls, ceilings and trims in your home. It has an LRV of 83, hence falling on the lighter end of the scale. It does not have any sneaky pink, green or blue undertones, hence quite a timeless cool white color that can be used. You can even use this paint color on the trims, moldings and ceilings of your exteriors. The suggested trim color would be Sherwin Williams Natural White, so I would recommend that you go with natural white walls, ceilings, baseboards, trims and crown molding for a seamless look. And the best colors that complement natural white are charcoal grey, blue greens, beige greige, sage greens, darker greens, black, light or medium grey. Now the last Sherwin Williams cool white paint color on my list is Sherwin Williams Rhinestone. A vibrant and dazzling cool white paint color by Sherwin Williams. Rhinestone is absolutely crisp, clear and icy. This color has a blue undertone and the potential to brighten any corner and pop up any architecture features such as the shiplap, fireplace, furniture and more. Sherwin Williams Rhinestone has an LRV of 74, which means that it falls on the slightly darker off-white scale, but at the same time it can equally brighten up the corners. Avoid using this paint color if you already have existing warmer finishes and warmer hardwood at home, because the undertones might clash with each other. So what are your thoughts on my list of 10 best Sherwin Williams cool white paint colors out there? Well, did you like any? Well, I've already classified the cool white paint colors with grey undertones, the neutral cool white with pink, mauve, lilac undertones. Then there are cool whites which have a slighter warmer touch to them. So just in case if you want to use a cool white color in your warmer tone home as well. Then there are blue undertones, there are green undertones. I know the variety is endless. So if you have any questions, you can drop me a comment below, or you can reach out to me on my website www.nishthasadana.com, and you can check out my Etsy shop, which has pre-packaged color palettes for you to take inspiration from. Lastly, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for a weekly dose of color consultation, paint colors, some fun paint color advice, and a lot of interior decoration advice out there. I'll see you all next Monday. Bye.